I bet there's probably going to be something at some point that brings our percentage back down. Something's going to go wrong and we're going to get blamed for it or something like that.
What's up?
It was the shrimp stand owner all along. Got him, Shroom. No spoilers in my chat. It's the first time at school in a while. Ah, I'm so sleepy. You over your jet lag? I am. I'm better than you.
Whoa.
For real? That was quick. Oh yeah, never mind that. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. I was surprised when we got back to Japan. People are actually paying attention to who we're going to target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched this is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world. Wait, it was one of the shrimp. Detective Shroom gets further and further into the case. Huh? What about class? There's another urgent assembly. Is it true he died? He was really taking some heat. What's happening to this school? Are we cursed? This school does suck, it seems.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Hell no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students. And...
Oh, okay. It's not often that we jump back into the future unless we got a confidant.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
We don't kill, as far as I'm aware.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
Yeah, will you believe me now?
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves.
Maybe the shrimp stand owner is just loads of shrimp standing on each other's shoulders. This goes further than we first thought.
I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
Feel like my bond with Sei is growing deeper. Oh, that's right, you're a confidant, I always forget. Rank 4 already. Getting up there. Still gives me absolutely no skills.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
So we are going for the parent company of Big Bang Burger next. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Oh, straight to the evening. Okay. But no, my baseball.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
people are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Dad, no, Ryuji, my dude. Nah, that's too far.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them. I get that, but still... We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
They already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
Okay, Kat, you had a point at first, but then you had to go and be a nerd about it and start throwing names. Like, come on. You had a good point on him, and then you were like, I'm gonna call him a monkey, that'll show him. It totally throws all your points out the window. Oh my goodness. It's that part of the anime where it's like, oh, the team all gets mad at each other and breaks up, but then they come back together at some point.
You little...
Fine. can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Calm down, Cat. This is ridiculous.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time.
This is the weakest part of the game for me. It's really cliche. Yeah, it seems pretty cliche right now.
Damn it!
Well, there's that. Oh, this isn't voice acted. I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I managed it by myself before, and I can do it again now. The last time you tried to manage by yourself, I found you in a cage in Kamoshida's palace. And had to let you out. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Oh, hey. Haru. Huh? That kitty.
I can't believe this.
To be fair, we were neglecting him. I mean, like, Ryuji was being a nerd to him, definitely. They're both in the wrong, but they're both being children over it. Yes, it's cliche, but it's also going to happen to a group of people that are so different from each other. Yeah, you're going to agree, but you can be adults about it or you can be children about it. And Ryuji and the cat are both being children about it right now, is the thing. 6v1, I wonder who will win. Well, we'll see what will happen. If I'm a fan of this section or not, but it's not starting out too well.
The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hacker's case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
Man, it's gotta be really hard to live your life being as wrong as Sei is. I never know how to pronounce her name, man. It's such a weird name. Couldn't have just named her, like, Tiffany or something? Made it easier on me?
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here.
Oh, it's gonna get problematic for you when I change his heart. If you're expecting there to be a connection of us, like, being in league with one another. That's gonna blow up in your face hardcore, much like everything has been blowing up in your Akechi's face through this whole game.
You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
Ryuji and the cat causing problems. Whoever could have predicted this turn of events? You got me there.
I'm really messed up.
Shall we dispose of it?
Excuse me?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Is this really impossible alone?
Cat, like, I feel you know? You've been in a bit of a bad spot lately. But man, you are so stupid. Like, come on, dude. What did you think would happen?
How horrible! What? I can't see. Who's there? Hester.
Obviously, Haru. She already has the navigation app? Very confused. Interested in what's gonna go down.
Morning.
Hey, have you seen Morgana? You know? No, I haven't. I see. Kinda just expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask. Highly doubt. I mean, come on, Cat, you're basically a dedicated healer. What did you think would happen trying to fight stuff? Stall them out of HP? Morgana's still not back. Huh? He hasn't come home yet. The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he really seem to be the type who would go off and die on us like that, though? I mean, like, he almost did. It's just been one day, y'all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it, I'm sure he'll come back if something happens. Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well, have a good day. I mean, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, it is a singular cat. You expect us to find them?
No one like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. Incredibly incorrect. I think the Phantom Thieves murdered him, but why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. He's definitely guilty. Not as guilty, but he's definitely guilty. You're right. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify the world. Man, that's some pretty radical thoughts there for a high school student. He's definitely a millennial. Can someone give me uptime in chat, please?
That's disappointing.
I agree, it is disappointing. Hold up just a second, I'm looking at something on Yield and Twitter. Okay, we good. Thank you, Rift. An hour and 50 minutes. Man, we still got a ways to go. We're not even halfway through the stream. I feel like I've been playing for 4 hours already. Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Okamura Way, and it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okamura's words are a philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that to a secondhand shop? Yet, this feels like college, where the teacher just spends the first 10 minutes of class talking about life. Their life, specifically. But in times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree, Kurusu-kun? Yes, I do.
Do you know the answer?
Secondhand shops are also known as thrift stores. Do you know when the earliest ones appeared? Okay, there's literally no possible. I would assume the earliest possible, so 18th century. No, it's the 19th. How on earth would I ever know that information?
Very good.
Correct. They were mostly run by religious or charitable organizations, of course, but larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. I'm a very smart boy. Boom. Rank 5 knowledge, here we come, boys. I'm gonna be top of the class in no time.
Right.
Those are some light Yagami thoughts? Yeah, definitely. I just remembered, there are rumors that President Okamura may be getting into politics. It is true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading the country. I have some bad news for you, dude. I'm gonna be changing that fool's heart. In some kind of a robot area, apparently. Hey, come straight home when school's over, okay? But I want to go play baseball. What's wrong? We're gonna wait together in case Morgana comes home. Okay, absolutely not. I'm not gonna sit around all day in case the cat shows up instead of playing baseball. You are out of your mind. Anyway, come straight home. I wonder what's up with Morgana, though. You should just hurry and come back.